Welcome back to the Pittsburgh Pirates Rebuild on MLB The Show 24. We are a game and a half out of first place after the month of April. We did some transactions offline that I wanted to kind of show here real quick. We promoted Enrique Bradfield Jr. from AA to AAA, and we recalled Dylan Cruz from AAA. We finished last episode with 25 active players out of the 26 that we could carry, and I thought it was time to bring up good old Dylan Cruz and give him a shot. How we're going to use him in the lineup, it's going to be determined by some of the other players' performance right now. Edward Olivares actually has moved to center field in the right-handed lineup. He's having a solid start to the year, only 11 at-bats, but I want to give him a little bit more time as his, overall statistics are better than Celestino. We do lose a little bit of arm strength and a lot of fielding by making this move. I want to see how it goes for a couple weeks and go from there. Against the left-handed pitching, Dylan Cruz is going to be in the starting lineup. We might swap him out a little bit for DH over here with Kobe Mayo, depending on what happens with Kirilloff and Langford. If Langford keeps going, got to try to find a way to get Kobe Mayo a lot of at-bats as well as Dylan Cruz. We're playing the first place Cubs here. Carl Edwards is coming into the game. We got a good history against this guy. So we're down 3 runs right now in the bottom of the 8th. We've got Alex Kirilloff up to bat. 4 home runs on the season. 0 for 3 on this game, though. And the first batter, first pitch, fly ball to center field. We're going to have Hayes stay at second there, 1 away. That brings up Ryan Reynolds, who's 2 for 3 on this ball game. We were just late on a 96-mile-an-hour cutter. That's that curveball we like to hit. Let's see if we can convince him to throw 1 more of those. This one might stay in the yard. Or not. Brian Reynolds with a 2-run home run in the top of the 8th inning. Excuse me, bottom of the 8th. We're at home. 5th home run of the year. 387 feet, just enough to get over the fence. And we want to, let's call timeout here. We want to make sure we got our bullpen going. I'm not sure what's going on with the pitching situation right now. We are going into what would be the 9th. Let's go ahead and get Castro warming up. We are down by a run still, and it looks like Helsley could use a day off. Let's see if Cruz can keep the rally going as we pulled within 1 run. Perfectly timed. Almost back-to-back home runs, just off the wall for a double for Cruz. Something about Edwards' release that is just easy for me to see compared to some other pitchers. Let's see what Olivares can do here. He's 0 for 2. Oh, he's going to pop out. He's going to pop out. But here's Kobe Mayo. 1 for 3 today. Designated hitter today. Looks like he does have the only other RBI besides the 2-run home run by Reynolds. Oh, way behind that. I love this this uniform here. Is the city uniform? I forget what they call that. Oh, he pops out. Just gets under that one. We'll go to the 9th, down by a run. So we have Harrington on the mound with a decent amount of energy. I think we're going to stick with him. Maybe save Castro if we don't need him. Now, this change that we've made to moving Harrington into the bullpen, I think it's going to be a good one because I have a feeling this is going to finally be the year that we see Paul Skenes emerge. Kirilloff gets to the ground a little too early on that. He could have played that. That's unfortunate. That's a base hit. Should have been an out. And that's one of the things, like, the biggest regret I have so far in this playthrough is I've gotten a little offensive focused and haven't completely worried about the defensive ability, and plays like that are going to make the difference in Major League Baseball. That's way too much of the plate. That was a terrible pitch. Langford does pick that up and holds it to a single and keeps the runner at second. I think we're going to have to go to Castro here. Harrington might need more time in AAA too. He had that hot start last year. Cold streak to start this year. All right, Miguel. That's a good start. Cruz to Gonzalez, over to Kirilloff. We do have Gonzalez playing a little bit instead of Bay every day. Gonzalez was hitting pretty well. Beautiful double play. See if we can get out of this jam with keeping it a 1-run game. 2-0 count. Gets that one at the bottom of the plate. Gets him to foul that off. See if we can get him to chase a slider here on a 2-2 count. Strikes him out. What an appearance by Castro. Yeah, I'd be pumped too, man. Well done. Langford up to bat 0 for 2 today. That's outside. We got to be patient in these at-bats here. Langford's got a little shift going against him. That's interesting. That caused the single there. We get one to go in our favor. All right, we're in the 9th inning. Substitutions. What do we got for speed for Langford? Is 72. That's not bad. 74. We have a 77. And we have Bay, who can play right field. That's the flexibility that Bay gives us when he's not starting. And here's Nick Gonzalez in his place. All right, they think we're stealing. They're probably right. There he goes. He's in there easily. He's so fast. So 0-1 count to Nick Gonzalez. He's 0 for 3. No outs in the bottom of the 9th here. Runner in tying run in scoring position. Just fouls off a slider there on the outside corner. Ooh, I thought that was over the plates. Could have let that one go. That was a defensive swing there. Check swing on that. 2-2 count. Well, after falling behind 0-2 in the counts, Gonzalez has hung in there and gotten back to full here. Looks like Delay got the start today, and he is on deck. That's a base hit. Bay is turning the corner there. Gonna be a close play. He's in there. 4-4. Nick Gonzalez coming in clutch. Look at that, a infield single, stolen base, bloop to shallow right field, ties the ball game. Thought we'd play a little strategy here. Oh, that's a nice bunt. All right, 1 out, runner leading, winning run in scoring position. Pull us within a half game, potentially, if we win here. Oh, that's not good. We do got 80 speed on the base paths, though. We will test the right fielder's arm there. We need to get someone in the bullpen going. Oh, man. Let's go with a right-handed pitcher. We have Castro in. Castro could keep going. Let's see if Kirilloff can win the game for us, though. Get down. Ah! Nice comeback by the Bucks there. Look at them celebrating. I love it. That pulls us within a half game. We take this sweep here. We're a game and a half ahead. Okay, 13-8. Who gave up all those runs for us? Oh, that's the Cubs. I was like, I don't know that pitcher. Nick Martinez. We beat the Cubs 13-8 to officially take over first place. Hernandez gets his 4th win of the year. Gives up 5 runs in 5 2/3, but luckily the offense was on fire. We had a home run by Kirilloff. We had 3 RBIs by Bay, 3 RBIs by Kirilloff. Cruz, Mayo with RBIs. Davis with 2 RBIs, Gonzalez with 2 RBIs, and Dylan Cruz with a 2-hit game and an RBI. Well, some of those changes so far are working in our way. Let's take a look at scouting here. Yeah, everyone we've been scouting so far has just ended up lowering in their ranking. Recently scouted. Let's see if we have anybody of interest that we've discovered. No real luck yet. No real luck. I don't think I want to finish this profile. We'll cancel that and replace it with somebody around 17. Let's get a little bit of information on Salvatore Santiago. Looks like he's got a 2-seamer, changeup, sinker, slider combo. Potentially throwing 96 miles an hour. Let's see how that works out. And here, regional discovery. We'll keep that going, but let's take a look at some of these prospects that are that we recently scouted that are going to be starting pitchers. We're just getting a little bit, what is it saying? 10% per week? Yeah, we'll stay on West there. You know, really what I should be doing is relief pitchers. Let's do that. Here we are, the top of the 7th inning against the Cubs, trying to sweep them at home. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in the bullpen. Let's get a lefty in Ferguson warming up, and we'll get a righty in Castro warming up. We've got a runner on second. 2-run game here. Little curveball there by Beck. Caught the inside corner with the slider there. All righty. 0-2 count. Couldn't get him to chase, and there's one of the... I got to get better at that. All right, let's see if we can get him out here. Oh, just outside. 2-2. Ground ball to Gonzalez. Over to Bay. And Bay throws it into the stands. We almost got out of there. But Bay with the error. Jamar Johnson. How you doing in AAA right now, bud? That extends the inning for the Cubs. Beck will have to face at least one more batter here. Oh, not getting that outside corner. All right, Cody Bellinger's on the deck. Full count. Yeah, he wasn't going to let that go again. But Langford is back. 2 outs, now 3 outs. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th. It's bottom of the 7th. Sheesh, Chris. Come on. Brian Hayes, 1 for 3 on the game, batting second in today's lineup. That is outside. Little foggy afternoon here in Pittsburgh. That's going to be just foul. Late swing. 1-1 to Brian Hayes. That's a fly ball to left field, 1 away. That brings up our MVP, Brian Reynolds, 0 for 2. Oof. Everything he hits is hard. That's to the gap. Reynolds should get to second on that. Just early on that swing. Stand-up double for Brian Reynolds. That brings up Wyatt Langford, 1 for 3 on the afternoon. That catches the inside corner. Strike 1. Oh, that's going to get down. We're going to send him. This one is risky, but the throw is offline. It is 8-5 Pittsburgh. Here's Henry Davis, 3 for 3. Home run. Series 6 for 6. It's about freaking time, Henry. Triple shy of the cycle. Yeah, I know he's got decent speed. I just don't know if this is a triple-friendly ballpark for someone with his speed. That's fouled off. The bats seem to be coming alive here the last couple weeks of the season. Started off on a cold streak. And I'm hoping what we're seeing right now is the norm, but time will tell. By Langford taking a lead there. Full count here. 3-2 pitch. We'll do it again. Fights that one off for a single. Davis is on fire. 7 straight hits. Tyler Duffy comes into the game for the Cubs. Nick Gonzalez will end the 7th inning with a double play ground ball there. We'll go to the 8th, up by 3 runs after Wyatt Langford hits a bloop single to extend the lead. Castro coming in for a hold opportunity here in the 8th inning. We will go ahead and get Helsley warming up and sit Ferguson down. First batter to face here is Cody Bellinger. Fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Castro goes to the sinker, gets the strikeout looking there. 1 away. Dansby Swanson up to bat here, 0-1 count. Slider catches a lot of the plate there for the second strike. Oh, he went. Oh. Couldn't get him with this changeup. We'll try the slider on the outside corner. Not locating exactly where I want to. Try it again. He chased it. 2 away. 2-1 count. Try the sinker. Mayo plays that easily. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th at an 8-5 ball game. And Dylan Cruz gets a hold of one into the gap in left center field. He's going to hold up at second base for a stand-up double. Nobody out. Kobe Mayo fights back to get a full count here. Olivares 500 with runners in scoring position. Not a lot of at-bats, though. Keep that in mind. A little early on that fastball. We were anticipating that there. Still hasn't thrown the curveball. He walks him. Runners at first and second. We might not need Helsley. Bay with a home run single, 2 RBIs in this game. Just early. Full count will do it again. Lots of pitches this inning. We're being more patient. Hope you guys see that. That's why the hitting's getting better. Nice, another walk. 2 for 4, home run, single, 2 RBIs. 3 for 8, home run, 5 RBIs on the series for Ji-Hwan Bae. Early on the first pitch cutter, 0-1. Nobody out. Bases loaded. 2-2 count. Brian Hayes on deck. That was close. 9-5. Cruz comes in. Brian Hayes up 1 for 4 on the day. Oh, what happened there? Weak contact. You know what, though? I don't mind this matchup with the bases loaded and 1 out. 4-run game for us. Some insurance runs here. Oh, I wanted that pitch. Wanted that pitch. 0-2. 1-2 count to Reynolds. Bases loaded, 1 out. Oh, they weren't giving him the corner. All right, Langford, let's not waste this and only get 1 run when we had bases loaded, no outs. Let's get a couple driven in here. Let's hit one into the gap. Or do that. Wyatt Langford with a grand slam. It's 13-5. I'm speechless. Just rockets this thing to left field. 436 feet, 106 exit velocity. Clears the bases, clear the deck, cannonball. And Gonzalez retreats over for this one. He's under it. Pirates win, sweep the Cubs. Game and a half in first. Paul Skenes. Does he get the win? Yes, he does. 6 innings, gives up 4 earned runs on 8 hits. But we've scored, look at this, 13, 13, and 5 runs in that series. I did want to address something. When we traded Triolo, I want to go look at him real quick. And he's their 2nd highest rated player. So last season, he went 263. He regressed a little bit for us, so we can see he's regressing for them as well. And we could see some of the advanced stats here. K, look at this. Strikeout percentage 23, walk percentage is decreased. I just had a feeling that he was who he was. And I'm looking for players that are going to be a little bit more impactful than 15 home runs. That's not bad, actually. You guys might be right. I can call my mistakes. 165 hits is pretty good. A lot of strikeouts, though. We just had a log jam at the position he plays. And I feel like getting Nolan Jones in return was well worth it. But let's speed up this month a little bit here. Look at Triolo on base there. We will simulate till the end of this game. The Rockies do defeat us 2-5. The next day, we beat them 6-5. Close out the series. They take 2 out of 3. And the next 2 games, we do drop 3 in a row at this point to move back to 20-20 in a game out of first place. This is a tight race right now. Let's go ahead and jump back into scouting here. Everyone's just getting worse. We're going to finish that profile, but let's see. We discovered 4 pitchers. Vinny Salazar. Might be a long project, but showing up 19th on our board so far. And we have Nicholas O'Neill, who's showing up as 32nd on our board. A left-hand, or is he left-handed pitching? No, he throws right-handed. Would love to get a left-handed pitcher, starting pitcher in here, but maybe we will drop Santiago here and go ahead and, well, this isn't our good pitching scout. Let's start with Vinny. We'll do that. This one, we are going to edit the scouting assignment. We will move to the east, and we will stay in the west here and Go to relief pitchers here. Getting a little information, just try to narrow down on someone that we want to scout later on. We are in week 6. I'm not the best at the scouting. I need to watch some videos and figure that out a little bit better. Let's finish this series here. We avoid the sweep, but we get swept by the Phillies. The Phillies are 26-16. We're down to 21-23. This is going to be a tough year because we are going to keep falling. Yeah, this is interesting. Let's look at the pitching rotation. Oh, Keller. Do we hold off until his cold streak's over? Because, I mean, you look at, oh, gosh. Paul Skenes on a hot streak. Yeah, our guys are doing about what we expect. Helsley, yeah, not so hot. Harrington's doing better as a reliever. Right now, the problem is Keller. You got to expect that to turn around for him. He's still an 83 overall. He's starting to regress. That $15 million is starting to make me twitch, making my eyes twitch a little bit. Getting better numbers out of all of our pitchers. I mean, it might be time to give Solometo some more time, and that gives us a left-handed starter as well. It's all right-handers right now. We're going to hold off a little bit on that. Actually, would like some feedback on thoughts on that as well. We beat the Reds, taking 2 out of 3 against the Reds, puts us at 23-24, 2.5 back from the Cubs. It is scouting day again. So he's moved up to 15th. So his numbers are getting better, though. His overall is a little troublesome. He's dropped down to potentially a 95. We'll let that finish up. Discovered 4 pitchers. Let's look at that. Recently scouted starting pitchers. Nothing there of note. We got this 87 in Reyes. So we got some guys late in the draft that we should be able to get and some guys to focus on. I want to finish up a little more of this scouting. How are we doing on the West? 25%. Yeah, we'll keep going a little bit on that. Exactly how it is. Actually, I want to change this up. Edit scouting assignment. We will go to international on the pitchers. Finish this series against the Reds. We lose 2 out of 4, just staying around the 2 games under 500. Another series against the Phillies. They just swept us. This time we are at home. Boy, oh boy. I do want to take a look at some of the statistics of our AAA players at this point. What is happening here? 15 games, batting .351, 448 on-base percentage, 579 slugging, over 1,000 OPS. Bradford's doing pretty good as well. Ramos, 318. Jordan Beck, 304. Franz Talbot, 297. Tom Goss I'm super tempted with Goss to adjust his potential back to 72. I don't like the idea of them being that bad, but look at this. He's catching fire right now, but Tremar's just not working out, man. He's 21 now. Got a lot of control over him still because he hasn't, made it up yet, even though we used his first option, so that's going to start ticking more. But I don't know if I can. We don't have room on the 40 man. I can't ignore that. I really can't. We are going to go over here. We're going to look at Richie Palacios, and we are going to remove him from the 40 man, put him on waivers. We're going to come over here to our shortstops. Joel Gehringer, welcome to the 40 man roster. Welcome to Major Leagues. I didn't think it would happen that fast, but it absolutely is. Let's go to the lineup. I cannot ignore that. Yeah, we're not going to have you lead off, though, but we're going to get him in the lineups on both. Yeah, he's playing both. Like, look at his contact. 78 and an 81. Vision's a 60. Speed's an 83. Yeah, bud, you're actually going to be our leadoff man. And you know that means we're going into a player lock for Joel Gehringer's Major League debut in May of his first year with the team. The Phillies are hot this year. They're 30-16. They've been a good team in our franchise. We're 23-25. And there he is, making his debut. He's already got signs, too. Welcome to the show, Gehringer. Showing his AAA stats there, 57 at-bats, 9 runs, 1 home run, 7 RBIs, 351 batting average, and a 1,027 OPS. Manuel Hernandez on the mound today with an ERA just under 5. Another one of our draft picks that we've made in this series. We'll get to see Gehringer in the field to start the game. Ground ball, charges it, clean. Oh, the throw was a little high, but he got him there. I'll have to check the lineups. We might have accidentally put Rodriguez at first base, which I don't mind him. I don't mind Endy getting some time, but here's first at bat for Joel Gehringer. Fouls that off. Pretty good contact, though. Get down for him. Oh, he's out. Thought it was a little bloop single. All right. Back to the field with Gehringer. Third inning. 0-0 ball game. Showing some range there. Nice play. Cruz with a solo home run. That's Dylan Cruz, and Harper with a RBI double. 1-1, bottom of the third. That's going to be a nice base hit. 2 outs. 1-1 ball game. First hit of his major league career. Look at Endy going out to get the ball for him. Love it. See a nice replay of it. Just a bloop single, but that's going to be a lot we're going to see from him. He's just going to get on base. High on base percentage. In the 5th inning, still a 1-1 ball game. Oh, that's going to be a bloop fly ball to the third baseman. 1 for 3 for Gehringer at this point. Runner at first. Gehringer still up to bat, or still, I don't know why I said it that way. 2 outs in the 7th for Gehringer. TJ White has his MLB debut, and he went hitless. Oh, that would have been a nice RBI if that stayed fair. We're on the hit and run. 1-2 count. We are going to jump into full action here and exited the player lock. And that's going to be a line drive to the second baseman. Hernandez still's got a lot of juice in the tank. 58 pitches only through 7. Boy. Yeah, we're not taking him out of this game. Let's go ahead and get some movement in the bullpen, though. We will get Loaizaga going and Ferguson. Even though we're in the 8th inning. It's a tie ball game. Hayes not able to get to that. Leadoff single. Sacrifice bunt sign on, huh? We get the runner at second. We get the lead runner. Not bad, not bad. Nice play by Rodriguez over there at first to decide to go to second there. Langford gonna get back to this one. 2 away for Hernandez here in the 8th. They stole the base. I got a phone call that kind of interrupted recording session there, but you know, got to take the phone calls. 1-2 count. Strikes him out. Hernandez is pumped. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th. Let's get this lead. Seymour's in to pitch, and Ke'Bryan Hayes is up to bat. That's high, ball 1. Hayes gets a hold of 1. That's fooled me. I thought it was a lot farther than that. 1 away. That's another one. Same spot, pretty much. 2 away. He was the hero a couple weeks ago against the Cubs. Well, I don't know if it's a hero when you're up by 4 and you hit a grand slam, but it was pretty awesome. 1-1 count. Hard ground ball to the shortstop there. And he throws it in the dirt. Reaches on an error. For Langford. Bay. Just foul. That's outside. And Bay is in there. 1-2 count. Winning run. Leading run, I guess, in scoring position. Thank you, ump. 2-2 count. Base hit here should give us the lead. And that's a bloop for Davis. Bay comes across. 2-1 Pittsburgh. Helsley's ready to come in the game. But that's a shot by Gonzalez. 4-1. But we will put Bay in right field. And here he comes. The big signing of the offseason. Ryan Helsley facing Bryce Harper. Fouls off the first pitch, 99-mile-an-hour fastball. 2-2 count. And that's the start of a rally by the Phillies. Hayes gets it. Gets 1. Gets 2. 2 away, bottom of the 9th, or top of the 9th. Oh, fooled him on that curveball. 0-2 count. We beat the Phillies. Hernandez with a great outing, gets the win. 8 innings, 5 hits given up, 1 earned run. And Henry Davis with the game-winning RBI. Taking a look at the AAA club, they are 27-18 in first place. The AA club is 18-21 in last place. How things have changed now that some of those guys have moved up. We'll see how that plays out for the rest of the year for the team. Just want to kind of take a look at transactions here and pending. Looks like nobody's picked up Palacios yet. We've moved through a good amount of action here. We try to go back to 500. We're going to go into a player lock with our buddy Paul Skenes, but I need to check the lineups first before we do that. Trying to get back to 500 to end the episode. We're 24-25. The Phillies are 30-17. Solid team. Team's getting pumped up to start the game. And here he is, Paul Skenes. 6 starts. He's 2-2 with a 3.12 ERA, whip 1.4. 71 strikeouts in 52 innings, leading the league in strikeouts. Starting to see the Skenes we thought we would, and I still haven't fixed his number. I need to do that. Just misses with his first pitch there. Two-0 count. Oh, no. Can't locate anything. 4-pitch walk to start the game. Trey Turner, take your base. Brandon Marsh up to bat. Finally get one in the strike zone. He fouls it off. Crazy swinging at the first pitch after you start an outing with 4 balls, but Marsh wasn't falling for it. Strikes him out with the changeup. Brings up Bryce Harper. Got him 380 on the season. He's not slowing down. Come on, get there, get there. Attaboy Cruz. 2 away. 0-2 count to Ozuna. Got him on the changeup. 2 strikeouts. 1 hit given up by Skenes. Reynolds with an RBI single gives us a 1-0 lead. Heading into the top of the second here. Castellanos up to bat. 1-1 count. Hard hit ground ball up the middle for another leadoff single. Alec Baum up to bat. That's going to get through as well. All right. Settle down here, Skenes. They can... Ooh. That changeup is working today. Infield fly. 1 away. Skenes trying to get out of this jam here. 0-2 count. 1 out. Hayes with a nice play. 6 unassisted, 2-4 for the double play. We go scoreless in the second. 1-0 ball game still. Heading into the third here. And a third straight single to lead off an inning. I mean, it matches his whip. I mean... It is well over 1. So a base runner per inning, 1.4 base runners per inning is what Skenes is doing on average, and it's a 2-1 ball game. If that stays fair. Oh, it stayed in the park. I didn't know that. Is that a ground rule double if it bounces and hits the foul pole? That just saved a run, I think. All right. This jam's a little scarier than last innings with the top of their lineup. I guess that was the leadoff guy there. And Skenes is getting rocked now. 2-1. Harper gets that one to drop as well. 0-2 count. Change up in the dirt. The runners are trying to advance. Davis's arm gets him out at third. 1 away. Oh, blew it by him. 2 away. That's a good hit. Is that going to stay in the park for Langford to field it? It is. Well, we give up 2 runs, but it could have been a lot worse in that inning. 2-1, Phillies. Strike 3 goes down looking for Skenes' 5th strikeout of the night. 2-2 ball game, going to the bottom of the 4th. A little early on that fastball, so let's throw the changeup. Got him. 3 straight strikeouts for Skenes. Yeah, nice play by Hayes. Over to Mayo. Love seeing Mayo over there. 2 outs. Reynolds running back to the fence. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. 2-2 ball game. Got to get some left-handed arms. That's something that I think we'll be looking at maybe towards the trade deadline if we're still in this running. If we make any moves this year, that's probably what I'll be keeping an eye out for, and definitely next offseason and during the draft. Got to get some left-handed arms in this club. In the whole organization, really. Hanging slider fouled off. Pitch number 75 of the outing for Skenes. Just outside. 1-2. Got him looking. 2 away. Strikeout number 7. Strike 3, 8 strikeouts. I believe that's 10 in a row sat down by Skenes. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th. Let's get this lead. Brian Hayes up. 2 for 2 on the night. Cortez still on the mound. And Brian Hayes, solo home run in the 6th inning. Makes it a 3-2 ball game. 1-2 count, but this is the 8th pitch of the at-bat. 92 pitches. This will be number 93 for Skenes. You got to feel this might be his last batter of the game. Gets the outside quarter. Is that strikeout number 9 or 10? I lost track. 1-run game going into the bottom of the 7th. Oh, is he here? Home run, Dylan Cruz. His 3rd of the year, 403 feet, 111 exit velocity. And Kobe Mayo, 0 for 2. .53 speed by Mayo. He should still get to second easily. He slides in there. A 1-out double for Mayo. Bringing up Edward Olivares, who is 0 for 2 today. Olivares kind of got forgotten about last season, and this year he's batting .297. He's showing his worth. I believe he's playing DH today. Which is, it's tough. He's probably going to be the guy that gets left out when Jones comes back, at least for this lineup. Which was our left-handed lineup today. Left-handed pitching lineup. Gehringer with a double and a run today. Yet to drive in a run yet, though. That's going to be easy to tag up and get to third, but 2 outs. Gehringer's 1 for 3, 2 for 7 on the series. Only 2 games so far. 2 hits for him. And that's going to knock it down. We'll go to the 8th inning, 4-2. Castro fields it himself, tosses over to Mayo, 1 away in the 8th. 2-1 count to Brandon Marsh, and if we get Marsh out here, that means Helsley's going to face the 3-4-5 with a 2-run lead. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. I feel like we need 1 more run. Helsley coming in for, I believe, show us the stats. I think it's going to be his 10th save. They did not want to show us the stats there. And this is going to be tough if that's the strike zone. 2-0. Not a terrible idea to pitch around Harper here, though. Even though you don't want to put the tying run at bat. 3-1 count. Left that curveball way too high. 3-2. Goes down looking. 1 out in the 9th. 1-2 pitch. Strikeout. 2 outs. Strikes out the side. Pirates get back to 500 after 50 games, 25-25. Paul Skenes gets the win. Really calmed down there after a rough third inning. 7 innings, 9 strikeouts, 6 hits, 1 walk, and 2 runs. Well, that's where we're going to leave this episode. Team's looking decent. You know, we're a game out of first. 2 games out of the wild card. Similar teams we're chasing last year. But the Cubs are the leading our division, and hopefully they slow down a little bit. Looking pretty good. I want to see some league leaders right now. Where is... Wow. Wow. We have a lot of high 300s. Reynolds is all the way down to 10th. Home runs is Kyle Tucker with 18. Having Kyle Tucker in the National League is going to throw me off. We don't have anybody really anywhere there. Let's look at team stats. That might give us a better idea. Team rankings, we are 4th in batting average. 8th in runs scored. 4th in hits. 1st in doubles. So runs scored, being 8th is pretty awesome. So that's pretty good. Batting average number 4. Can't complain about that. Earned runs. Let's look at ERA here, because this is where we need to improve. And we're 16th. I thought we would be closer to being in the top 10. I really did, and we're not. Strikeouts, are we number 1 in that? No, we're not. We're number 7th, 400. We're not too far off from that. I had a feeling because Skenes is tearing it up with 83 already. But Oviedo has, oh, that's their overall, with 80 strikeouts already and 54 for the other guys. Before we end the episode, we will go in here and grab Paul Skenes and edit his number. Nice. And I did have a comment that wanted me to change Jones's number because it's 22. Let's look up, what is he in real life? If he's 22, it's going to be tough to not keep him at that. He is number 22. McCutcheon was 22, though. I would like some comments on what number we should give Jones instead of 22, and then we will try to get that updated. I will probably be recording ahead, but we should be able to do that. Still shows 1 to 2 months. If we go to this view, is it any different? I always forget where the injured list is. No, but McCutcheon's got 2 to 3 days left before he comes, 2 to 3 weeks left before he comes back. And I am rambling at this point. I am Socks Way Up. I will catch you on the next episode. We are 25-25. I think the team is better than their record showing right now. We'll see how it goes. I'll catch you on the next episode.